The Jurassic franchise is known for its own flavor of exciting horror, with dozens of iconic scenes embedded in its films, books, and even video games. The only major thing that brings horror and thrill to the Jurassic brand is its dinosaurs. From the cunning and frighteningly intelligent Velociraptor to the hulking Tyrannosaurus. Jurassic Park's freak shows ranged in various ways. In this 5-part series, we talk about our personal picks for the top 5 scariest dinos in all of the Jurassic franchise, starting with the tiny terrors we all know and love, the novels Compsognathus and the movies Compsognathus. Here on out, we will simply refer to them as Compys. In the park, they were originally meant to be utilized as a natural waste cleaning alternative, eating things such as feces and corpses. You know, the things that you wouldn't really want to mess with. But the Compys, however, had other plans, making their horrific first appearance in the original Jurassic Park novel. They certainly made their mark on history. Earlier in the book, some Compy populations had managed to find their way onto the mainland of Costa Rica, where they became an invasive species that was a force to be reckoned with. Starting with the hunting of small, native Costa Rican animals, the Compy soon found an appetite for human flesh. While enjoying a trip to the beach with her family, a young girl was attacked by a Compy, causing her to have numerous reactions to the animal's bites. The bites caused immense pain, swelling edemas that spread throughout her body, and a difficulty breathing, with the only known treatment being an intense dose of steroids along with direct oxygen flow. Later on in the book, a midwife checks in on a newborn, making sure it was alright, only to be greeted with numerous pro-Compys. Here is that story.
The tropical rain fell in great drenching sheets, hammering the corrugated roof of the clinic at Bahia Anasco. It was nearly midnight. Power had been lost in the storm, and the midwife Elena Morales was working by flashlight when she heard a squeaking, chirping sound. Thinking that it was a rat, she quickly put a compress on the forehead of the mother and went into the next room to check on the newborn baby. As her hand touched the doorknob, she heard the chirping again, and she relaxed. Evidently, it was just a bird flying in the window to get out of the rain. Costa Ricans said that when a bird came to visit a newborn child, it brought good luck. Elena opened the door. The infant lay on a wicker bassinet, swaddled in a light blanket, only its face exposed. Around the rim of the bassinet, 3 dark green lizards crouched like gargoyles. When they saw Elena, they cocked their heads and stared curiously at her, but did not flee. In the light of her flashlight, Elena saw the blood dripping from their snouts. Softly chirping, one lizard bent down and with a quick shake of its head, tore a ragged chunk of flesh from the baby. Elena rushed forward, screaming, and the lizards fled into the darkness. But long before she reached the bassinet, she could see what had happened to the infant's face, and she knew the child must be dead. The lizards scattered into the rainy night, chirping and squealing, leaving behind only bloody 3-toed tracks, like birds.
In the second novel, the Compy populations of Isla Sorna were one of the main carriers of the DX virus, a prion disease caused by the consumption of contaminated sheep protein extract. This virus caused the Compys, as well as the rest of the island's infected population, to act in a way similar to a rabid animal. 2 of the Compy's most known appearances, however, were in Jurassic Park: The Lost World. The beginning of the movie lifts the beach scene I mentioned earlier, and uses it as a good hook to bring the audiences into the movie. Hammond's death scene, however, from the original novel, was recreated, but with a twist. That being the death of Dieter Stark. After attacking one of the Compys with a cattle prod, the entire horde proceeded to attack him, weakening him with their venomous bites, until he ultimately fell to the pack and died. Along with the film and book scenes that caused the Compsognathus to get a spot on this list, one of the scariest things about it are its impacts on the natural ecosystem, a small animal that can easily blend into its environment. The Compy has the potential to wipe out an entire species with no natural predators and the ability to breed at extreme speeds. The Compy is truly a devastating force to the natural environment. A tiny yet terrifying animal, the Compsognathus is only the 5th scariest animal on our list. Make sure to keep an eye out for the next upcoming scary creature, one that could be lurking in plain sight, unseen, watching, waiting. Hey Ember Miners, thanks for watching today's video. Be sure to click the subscribe button on your way out and click the bell icon to be notified of our videos when we upload them. Consider leaving a like on this video so we know that you enjoyed it. Leave a comment about content that you would like to see come to this channel, and be sure to check the description for links to our Discord if you would like to talk to the team more directly. Check out our Patreon if you would like to help fund the team and its upcoming projects. Remember, this is a fan group reviewing the depths of our favorite franchise, and that we are in no way affiliated with the groups and companies that own them. Be sure to support Universal Studios and Amblin Entertainment. This has been an Amber Mine production. Thank you for mining with us.